Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL matchup in the NFC between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now let's look at the Vikings offense coming to this game. Against the Philadelphia Eagles, one thing that's important, you guys can't run the football. The Eagles are banged up on that defensive front. They're a little bit light up front as it is. So you guys have to make sure you lean on the running game this week against the Eagles. That's going to give your young quarterback a chance to be successful in the passing game. That's going to open up that play action attack. That's going to give Adrian Peterson the juice he needs to get that running game going and keep you guys ahead of the chain. So it's important to lean on that defensive line of the Philadelphia Eagles. Also in the passing game, you want to make sure Shanko gets involved early. The Eagles have problems covering the middle of the field, middle of the defense. They allow everybody's tight end to have some success. So get Shanko involved in that passing game. That's going to help out that offense tremendously. Now you look at your defense coming to this matchup. You saw what the Giants were able to do to success. They were able to pressure Vic. One thing that's important, guys, you want to force Vic to his right. Do not force Vic outside to his left, and also blitz from the inside. Do not blitz from the outside, guys. Outside blitz will get you beat because Vic will step up in the pocket and take off, and he's faster than not only your players on defense, but he's also faster than everybody's future. So you have to make sure you get pressure up the middle, A and B gap pressure against Michael Vick, and the D ends have to contain to keep him bottled up, and that way you'll be able to play effective coverage against Macklin and also Jackson and also Selleck. You have to protect the middle. The cover 2 defense will allow you guys to play exceptionally well, but you have to make sure you get pressure down the middle of that offensive line of the Philadelphia Eagles, and the ends, Edwards, if he's going to be out there healthy, and Allen has to make sure they collapse the pocket and keep Vic bottled up. Now the Eagles come in, outstanding game against the New York Giants. That was impressive, one of the best games of the year. Offensively, you show some sparks, but your offense has to make sure it gets off the bus, ready to play this game at the start of the game. So you have to be consistent throughout the game. You can't have these dramatic comebacks because that means you struggled early on in the game. But look at that offensive line, guys. The Vikings are they're gonna watch the tape of the Giants. They're gonna try to bring that pressure. They're gonna try to bring in the extra blitz to contain Vic. One thing that's important, Andy Reid does a great job of having these screens in place. So look for LaShawn McCoy to have some effective pass receptions this week to make the defender miss and get him isolated on those outside linebackers in Greenway and also Ben Lieber. That's an outstanding matchup, you guys. You have the advantage with McCoy. You also have the advantage in Selleck to attack the underneath coverage of the Vikings defense. And the Vikings also play a cover 2. The best way to defeat a cover 2, guys, widen it out and spread these guys out. The Vikings struggle in the back half of their secondary. Their safeties are a sore spot. You guys should be able to attack these guys vertically. So I would move Deshaun Jackson around that offense. Don't line him up as a flank. Don't line him as a split. Keep him in the slot and allow him to take away that coverage that the Vikings will try to run to bracket him and keep him out of the game. Now defensively, when you come in, guys, it's important that you sell out against the run. You're going to force the Vikings to you got to make the Vikings beat you with the passing game. Sell out versus the run. Don't allow these guys balance. Don't allow Adrian Peterson and Gerhardt to get going. Otherwise, it could be a long day. I'm going with the Eagles in this matchup. Again, the Eagles are flying high, pun intended. They're playing exceptionally well. They're shutting teams down. They're explosive on offense, so they're never really out of a game. And the Eagles are very sound in all 3 aspects: offense, defense, special teams, and that's what you need to play winning football in the NFL. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.